Overall impression of the Prime Day experience at Whole Foods was great. I actually was never aware that Prime members received a discount all the time in Whole Foods with the app, so I learned that today. That was great. I thought everything was well displayed. They had a lot of papers, a lot of signs, a lot of information to share more about Prime Day events, and again, the Prime savings that you can receive year-round and not just on Prime Day. What I liked best about Prime Day at Whole Foods was when you spend $10 today at Whole Foods, you could get $10 to use on your Amazon Prime account. So I thought that was fantastic. There wasn't anything that I didn't like, except it wasn't extremely clear how the whole Prime Day worked. I asked about that to get more information about it. But again, there were a lot of signs that were there. Just wanted to differentiate between what was for Prime Day and what's for Amazon Prime members overall. Prime Day discounts and deals were great. 10% off is great, 40% off on other items. And basically, based on what I saw today, I will definitely visit Whole Foods on Prime Day next year. There are a lot of great savings to be had, and I definitely would take advantage of the spend $10 in store and get $10 to spend on Amazon Prime. So it was great. I learned a lot more today about Prime and the Whole Foods partnership. I definitely will be taking advantage of it.
My overall impression of the Whole Foods Amazon Prime event were that it was okay. I thought there would be a little bit more samples or people talking about it and giving out information, but it was mostly just like a booth at the front of the store and signs everywhere. It was very heavily advertised, so you definitely could tell that it was an Amazon event. It did give a lot of information on how to sign up and how to use it, so that was good. I wish there was a few more specific deals, but it just seemed like most everything was 10% off that had a yellow tag. So would I go back next year on Amazon Prime Day? Probably not. I didn't think the deals were that spectacular. It almost seemed like they're going to have those deals all the time, so it didn't seem like this was a special day based on their signs.
I was pleasantly surprised with my Prime Day visit to Whole Foods. I was not expecting significant deals such as 2-for-1 whole bean coffee. That was a huge surprise. Even further, the deals were spread throughout the store instead of just one kind of teaser deal like a person might expect. And finally, I was surprised to learn that Whole Foods carried vitamins, supplements, and that sort of thing, which normally I'd have gone to another store for. In addition, finally again, there's an overall discount throughout the entire store, which is way more than I was expecting from Prime and Whole Foods. I've been an Amazon Prime member for a long time, and this is just icing on the cake. I'm really happy with today's visit.